Paul, standing here as the first head coach of the first ever under-16s Four Nations champions. You must be a very proud man at the moment.
Yeah, I'm delighted. The lads deserved the win today, and I think they've been the most consistent team all year in the Four Nations comp. The performances we've had have been building for a period of time over the last few months to come here today and winner takes all, wasn't it? And yeah, like I said, the lads deserved it because they were by far the best team this year.
On today's game, what was most impressive from you about your team?
I think when you look at the goal today, which was just to win the game, the collective effort over the last few months from the coaching staff, working with the players as a team, as a group, as units, individually, the work the lads have done away from our squad training sessions really paid dividends, and they deserve the win.
It's reward for not just the win today or the wins over the last 2 or 3 months. You touched it in the first day. This is a very tangible reward for months and months of hard work from lots of people.
Yeah, it is. It was never. It's nice to win trophies, and when you can take a trophy back into your own changing room and have a sing-song and have that moment with all the players that deserve it. You want to get to that point, obviously, but like for us, we have different ambitions really than squads like England. We've got a smaller player pool. We've got we played 10 under-15s today, in our 20-man squad, which is testament to the young lads as well. We measure our success in different ways. It's nice to win the trophies, and I'm delighted for the lads to get the trophy today. But for success for us is just about getting a player in the squad in March who can't play the ball and coaching him to play the ball. Getting the lads to understand the concept of completing sets and turning the ball over in the right areas. Again, that's success for us. And if the outcome is you win games and you play some nice rugby and you take a cup home at the end of the day, then it's just even more pleasing for the players and families.
And I guess not just this year. You've been involved in the under-16 setup for a little while now. There was the gap with COVID. It's built momentum, and you would hope to want to have another good year and again bring some more young players through and give them the opportunity to impress in rugby league.
100%, yeah. There's plenty of kids playing. The community game is going well down there. Again, it's in comparison to a team like England, who I think have selected a squad with 23 different clubs represented. Sorry, I think we had 3 South Wales clubs represented in Bridgend, Aberfan and Torfaen, Cannon Valley as well. So 4, we had Jacob Morris from Cannon Valley as well. So again, yeah, you take all that into account. It's even more pleasing that we've been able to again be the best team all year and produce a performance on England's home turf to sign it off at the end of the year.
You mentioned community clubs. These boys all have to start playing rugby league somewhere and have that opportunity. And again, today and the culmination of a programme, whether it ends in a trophy or not, is reward for a lot of people, parents, community clubs, and obviously the sponsors who make it happen as well.
Yeah, 100%. We had a great night last night with the cap presentation. All the families and friends were there, and a few sponsors that have supported us this year were there as well. So we expressed our thanks to them there. The programme just couldn't run without the support of sponsors. So again, we've got to thank them. We've got to thank the families for the investment in time into the lads in terms of bringing them up to training and taking them all over Wales, training to different sites, and bringing them up to camps. There's a financial element there, isn't there? And there's a time element, and that kind of needs to be the bar for us. We need to keep doing that year on year to enable the players to keep coming through and having other opportunities, with Super League clubs and things like that in the future.